Listen to me carefully. You think you're stuck because you're lazy. You think you're stuck because life is unfair. You think you're stuck because you don't have motivation. That's a lie. The truth is darker. Your brain is comfortable where you are, even if where you are is miserable. Read that again. Your brain prefers familiar pain over unfamiliar growth. It would rather suffer in a known hell than risk failing in a new world. That's why you stay stuck. You wake up every day knowing exactly what you hate about your life. You hate your routine, you hate your habits, you hate how much potential you're wasting. But at least it's predictable. At least you know this pain, and your brain loves predictability more than happiness. That's the comfort of misery.
Your brain is not designed to make you successful. It's designed to keep you safe. And safe means repeating what you've already survived, even if it's destroying you slowly. Think about it. Why do people stay in toxic jobs, toxic relationships, toxic lifestyles? Because leaving means uncertainty. And uncertainty feels like danger. Your brain doesn't care about your dreams. It cares about survival. So it whispers things like, "Start tomorrow. You need more time. This isn't the right moment. You're not ready yet."
We are both seeking the very same thing. We both want to achieve the peace that Jiraiya Sensei envisioned. You and I are the same. We're both motivated by our desire for peace and justice. The justice that I have delivered against the Leaf Village is no different from what you are trying to do to me. Everyone feels the same pain when losing something dear. You and I have both experienced that pain. You strive for your justice, and I strive for mine. We're both just ordinary men who have been driven to seek vengeance in the name of justice. And if one comes to call vengeance justice, such justice will only breed further vengeance and trigger a vicious cycle of hatred. Right now, we live in such a cycle. I know the past and can foretell our future. It is the same as our history. So we believe that human beings simply cannot understand each other, and they never will.
Those aren't thoughts. Those are defense mechanisms.
You're not procrastinating because you're weak. You're procrastinating because your brain is protecting its comfort zone. And that comfort zone is killing you quietly. You know what's scary? Growth doesn't feel good at first. Change feels like loss. Discipline feels like pain. Doing the right thing feels wrong when you're used to doing nothing. That's why your brain fights back. The moment you try to change, your mind panics. It floods you with doubt. It reminds you of past failures. It makes staying the same feel logical. And you fall for it.
Again, and again, and again. You tell yourself you'll change one day. But deep down, you already know the truth. If nothing changes, nothing changes. You're not afraid of hard work. You're afraid of becoming someone new. Because if you change, you lose excuses. If you change, you lose the identity of trying. If you change, you can't blame circumstances anymore, and that terrifies your ego.
So misery becomes familiar. Familiar becomes comfortable. Comfortable becomes permanent, until years pass. And one day you wake up older, heavier, angrier, emptier. And then regret hits harder than discipline ever would have. Here's the part no one tells you. The brain that resists change is the same brain that adapts fast once you force it. The first days are hell, the first weeks feel wrong. But then something shifts, discomfort becomes normal.
Effort becomes identity. Pain becomes proof. Your brain stops fighting once it realizes you're serious. But most people never get there. They quit during the panic phase. They quit when the old self screams the loudest. They quit right before the switch happens.
Everybody gets pinched. But
That's
you did
why
it right. You
average
told
is
them nothing,
crowded.
and they got nothing.
I thought you'd be
So
mad.
let me say
Man,
this
I'm not
clearly.
ready. I'm proud.
Clearly, you are not broken. You are not lazy. You are not incapable. You are just addicted to the comfort of misery. And addictions don't disappear by thinking. They disappear by action, not motivation, not inspiration. Action.
Action. Small, ugly, uncomfortable action. You don't need confidence. You need movement. You don't need clarity. You need courage. Because the life you want is on the other side of the pain you keep avoiding.
And if you don't choose discomfort now, life will choose suffering for you later.
This is the moment. Not tomorrow. Not next week. Now. Stay stuck and stay comfortable. Or step into discomfort and become dangerous.
Your brain will scream. Let it scream. You're not here to be comfortable.